Good evening, everyone. You join us for this match between the Kolkata Kits and the Bangalore Crowns. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
That's the obvious decision, winning the toss and batting first. And sometimes the obvious decision is just the right decision.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Great shot, at least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Du Plessis gets off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Doesn't beat the infield. This could be out. Trouble. Yeah! Oh, gone.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Out! Yeah! Caught!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Just threw the shot too early.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 2 runs added. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Wait there.
There's a chance if this hits. Yeah! Gone. Brilliant in the field.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Great shot.
Yep.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Ooh.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
The Royal Challengers weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Winning. Yep. Whoa!
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Hits the gap perfectly.
Well, that was just a super shot. Plays a straight one and it's raced to the boundary. Beautiful on drive.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Waiting. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Southey has probably gotten away with that one. The umpire hesitated but decided against calling it a wide.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Into the gap, nice shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Straight to the fielder. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Southey from the north end. They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Well placed, should get a single.
Yes, keeper.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Couldn't get it through the field. Chance!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 3 for 37.
Well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The Knight Riders are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah. Well bowled.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Gone! Brilliant caught and bowled.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. They'd look for a couple here. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets and 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Patel, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Patel, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep. Bowler.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Bowled in! Beauty, absolute beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Wait on. Yeah.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Vivek.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Yeah.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Out! What a catch! They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. The openers will be keen to knock off these runs quickly. Not a huge total to chase down. The bowlers will need to make early inroads if they're to make it interesting.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Gurbaz is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Well bowled. Yeah.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait on. Yeah. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
What is that?
A couple on offer here. 5 runs added there. The Knight Riders are none for 5. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have gotten 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Gurbaz shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yeah.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yeah.
That was a solid shot. Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah, yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
More decisive running may have gotten them 2. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Keeper.
There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Over. The Knight Riders are none for 22.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keepers.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are none for 33.
The captain bringing in the field here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Oh. Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yeah, yeah.
In the air, looks to be landing safely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the over, 8 off it. The Knight Riders are none for 41.
Yep.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah.
Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field, I imagine. The Royal Challengers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Wait. Yep.
Needs to be on target.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Times it nicely.
And that marks the end of the match.
The match comes to a close, and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly, A surprising decision to take to the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers, and the opening batters will want to capitalise on what seems a bad call.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Curran from the north end. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards 3rd.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Timed that brilliantly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
That's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Going with spin now.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this.
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
that ball has been hit. It's